was a group of 3 dudes starting a review podcast where the whole theme is they review the last episode of their own review podcast.
Oh my god.
And it's just like, I kind of love it.
So this is interesting. I don't have access to my Gmail account, which is weird. It's saying your admin may. I don't have an organization. What does that even mean? What? Fuck Apple.
Fuck
Or
Apple.
Google.
Oh,
Google.
okay. I got real confused there for a second.
Mic check.
Yeah, I meant
Mic
Google.
check. 1 2 1 2.
Mic
Oh,
stick.
here
Mic
it is.
stick. 1 2 1 2. Mic stick.
This better keep me logged in.
Shut up, Alex. Mic check.
Hell. We're doing, yeah, see, Princes of Hell. Here we go.
Okay, that worked.
Okay.
Her last episode went an hour and 50 minutes. Oh, that's because.
What? Don't hate on the Stone Gauntlet, okay? The Stone Gauntlet be rolling hard.
Well, I didn't. No, I said our last episode.
Did it really go an hour and how much?
Yeah, but an hour and 50. But I'm pretty sure like a half an hour of that was like when Simon first got here,
Oh,
Yeah.
and I like
Yeah.
walked away. Right? Like I think like a good amount. There was like a good amount of time that went by before
Yeah, we talked.
I
we got the shit
transformed
to
into Simon.
Speaking of that, Max, are you editing episode?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna get some stuff up tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, work has been like. I had to go to the office every day for the last 3 weeks, which has been cumbersome and expensive.
No, that's fine.
Fucking express lanes. They're $14 each way.
Shut the fuck up.
$14.
Swear to God.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
Virginia, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. $28 a day, and then plus
Good save.
$8 to $13 for parking because they don't subsidize parking.
What?
So I told them that I need to telework because it's just too fucking expensive.
Holy shit.
And if I don't, it's the thing is, if I don't take the expressway, like, it's gonna take me like an hour and a half to get to work.
So, out of curiosity, do they only? Because this is like Virginia, DC area, right? This is like
Yeah,
you're
I'm
talking
driving
about
from
the highways.
Virginia. I'm driving from Virginia to Bethesda. I'm not going to DC.
Okay, so do they only charge for the expressway? So, like, if you were to stay off the express, or
Yeah.
is there still a toll for that?
No. I can take the regular freeway, but it's just like it.
It's packed.
On the way home, I don't usually take it, but on the way there, I take it.
Yo, so
But it's still a lot.
after watching Dune, okay, before you guys jump on me, I can understand why people have difficulty. And hear me out. It throws a lot at you real quick. So if
I've
you're not-
rewatched it a couple of times, and I haven't seen part 2.
Which Dune are you talking about? You talking
Dune.
about the newest Dune?
Dune 1.
Yeah.
No, I think. I
He's talking
think
about
the
the newest one.
difficulty. I think the difficulty is that it doesn't explain anything to you.
What are you talking
So-
about? Every other scene is like lore. Which, look, don't get me wrong, I love. Because I'm one of those people that loves lore. But they do introduce an entire new house like an hour into the film, and you're like, who the fuck are these guys?
Wait, which house? Harkonnen or
No,
Karina?
Yeah, I think.
It's the house of Grunda or something. And it's only
No. That's Segunda Secundus. That's a planet, which is where House Carino has their Sardaukar soldiers trained.
Yeah,
It's a different planet. It's not a house.
but see,
Yeah.
you had to explain that to me.
So, but I think that's the major. But I think that's the
It does
major
say it.
issue,
It
Ken,
does have a little caption.
for most people is that I don't like you say that they like info dump. I think the problem is the way that they info dump though is just slipped into like dialogue, and therefore since the characters already know what those things are, it's never explained to the audience what those
Yeah.
things are.
So that's
Yeah.
the thing. It's like, all right, I get it. I understand the world of Dune. I understand that it's like a spice lane. I understand that the worms, travel or track you by a rhythm. I understand Arrakis. I understand, like, in fact, the only thing I really didn't understand was the spear of House Harkonna or whatever those guys were.
Harkonnen?
The warriors that decided to suddenly attack the people or Artradis because they seemed like they were a spear of the Empire.
No, there's two things there. They're not the spear. So, to really understand Dune without reading the books, you got to watch all the movies because they fill in different pieces. So, if you watch the David Lynch one, it does a good job of explaining what's actually going on there, which is that there's a plan within a plan, and the plan is that House Harkonnen has controlled the spice trade for generations. House Corino, which is the Emperor's house, like the Shadow Emperor, thinks that House Atreides has too much influence because they're good. They're mensches. They're good guys. So to get Atreides out of the way, they give Atreides Dune as a fiefdom, and then as soon as they get settled, House Harkonnen attacks with 3 legions of Sardaukar, which are like the
Emperor's
scary-ass
Guard.
dudes.
Yeah. It's like the Emperor's like special forces.
Yeah.
But
So it makes it look like the Emperor is attacking House Atreides.
No, but it is.
Yeah,
He
and the
is.
Emperor set up House Atreides to fail.
Yes.
Which I get that. Don't get me wrong. But here's the thing. Unless you're actively paying attention to every second of the film, you can lose.
So you can.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'll also say is he did a true part 1, right?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
It's a very true. Like you really only get half of. Like he really only did half of the story.
Now,
I still haven't seen part 2, and you said, Alex, that it explains it better, right?
So like, part 2 explains. Like you would if he made a 5.5 hour movie. Right? Like, you wouldn't have these questions. Like, things that are unanswered or unclear in the first one are,
like a miniseries.
Are very much explained in the second one.
So,
a miniseries, guys. Miniseries.
I love
fucking miniseries.
I'm the type of fucking nerd that sits there and reads all the logs and all the RPGs.
Yeah, I am the same way too. Well, I try to. I get pretty impatient after like 40 hours, but
80% of the population ignores that shit. So I can see why they're having difficulty with Doom, because the attention span of the normal human being is that of a goldfish nowadays.
Well, and the problem with Dune 2 is like I've never seen the miniseries, the sci-fi miniseries.
It's so good. And
I would imagine that it is pretty good because one of the problems with Dune, like these movies that Villeneuve is doing, they don't even bring in like the Trading Guild or like there's whole aspects that are just completely left out.
There's the Landrad, there's the Spacing Guild, there's fucking
the game. Like
there's. It is risk. It's very risky.
How do you say that?
What?
The Telexi? The
Talaxu.
The Talaxu.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's Risk the movie. But
it kind of is, honestly.
I mean, it kind of is.
Or Stellaris, the movie.
Look, like fucking... the miniseries was perfect. It's a perfect foil for it. Like, I can't remember how many episodes. I think it's like 3 to 6 or something. But like, with the... I don't know why you'd attempt a movie like this and nowadays, because anything that's like adapted from an in-depth source material, like say like The Boys or Walking Dead, is a better show. Or Preacher is a better.
The one thing that I will say is, and this doesn't mean anything to Ken, but Ken, I would highly suggest watching part 2. Like, they are meant to be one.
Well,
it's meant to be one movie.
I still have to finish part 1.
For sure.
I do like part 1. I like the Dune.
How far are you into it?
The Harkonnens just attacked, and the mother just beat the shit out of everyone with her voice. The say
There's a
Timothy
great scene
Shamalama
with
Ding Dong.
there's a great scene with what I liked about this one is so Duncan Idaho dies in the first quarter of the book, but
The hashtag spoiler alert.
oh come on, everyone knows that.
I don't know that Duncan dies.
Well, okay,
You know that because
anyways,
you read the books. All right,
yeah,
well,
but
look,
not everyone knew that because everyone's complaining that Jason Momoa isn't in the second one.
I don't pay attention to Dune news, but that's fine. You know what? That's fine.
Well, no, they actually gave him in the two other movies that have been done, or the miniseries in the movie. They didn't give him because Duncan doesn't become a hero until the third book when they bring him back. But like they
Hashtag
in
double
the
spoiler alert.
oh come on,
Wait.
nobody's gonna read the
How are
third
you
book is
telling me
ridiculous.
to get into Dune and then giving me all the spoilers?
Because the movies and everything change shit. There's no way that they can.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that in the books they gave Duncan Idaho a little bit more. In the David Lynch film, he dies real fast. And also the David Lynch film, I rewatched it. You can see that they got rushed because basically it does a decent job of explaining things, but also has a bunch of shit that's not in the book. Like the sound weapons, which is weird. But a good 10 minutes of the movie, about 2/3 of the way through, is voiceover explaining what happened rather than showing what happened, which is like a good sign that they lost the story somewhere.
Yeah, that's David Lynch. Just being
Like in editing, they were like, "Oh fuck, we got to explain this."
Well, they're like, "Oh shit, this movie's gonna be 7 hours long. We gotta cut this shit up."
Look, don't get I like Dune, so I don't know all the spoilers. I don't even know much about the universe. I didn't even know they rode giant worms until yesterday.
Well, the one thing I will say is that these new ones, they change enough from the book
Yeah,
that I think they did it for the betterment of a movie medium.
I would agree 100%
If
on
that makes sense.
No, it makes a lot of sense. Like, there's stuff. Here's the thing: is the universe is almost needlessly complicated. Like at the beginning, it says the year 10,400 and something. Technically, it's the year 10,000 BG before Guild, I'm sorry, after Guild. 10,000 AG after Guild. So it's not Earth years 10,000. It's Earth years 40,000. But I'm glad they didn't do that because that would be so fucking confusing if they said year 10,000 AG after Guild.
All right, we need to get off Dune before Max gives away all of the secrets.
Well, that's the prequels, guys. That's all about the spacing guild. So
All right, so Max, when you cut these, I'm gonna move over the entire episode, music included. Take out the parts with the music in it. And that will be part of the special thing that we add to YouTube for people to listen to if they want to listen to the unedited versions.
Okay, I got you.
Which will be our entire 30-minute spiel on Doom that we just did. Guys,
yes.
Welcome to Crook and Murder, where we are here to talk about demons, not Dune spoiler alerts. My name is Kenny Crook Irish Kirby. I am joined by my co-host Max Warm Murder.
You can call me Duke Leto Atreides.
Oh, you're so fucking humble.
No, Duke Leto the first. I don't want to be the worm guy.
And as always, special guest Alex.
I'm only here temporarily.
For the last 43 episodes.
Yeah, temporarily.
Yep,
One day it'll end.
So, you want to get us started there, Alex?
Plans within plans.
Today we are talking about the one thing that I will say, Ken, just real quick. I'm sorry to everybody. The one thing that I will say real quick is when you go to watch part 2, just don't even trying to follow the Bene Gesserit or whatever.
The Bene Gesserit.
Yeah, because that is still just not explained whatsoever.
Don't tell me how to live my life, right? If I
Okay.
want to watch The Witches of Dathomir in the Dune universe, I will.
That's fine. Okay, so everybody, we are talking about the Princes of Hell today. There are 7 of them, but we will only be talking about 5 of them, and they consist of the 4th-ranked demons. The 5 that we will be covering is Visaggio, Visaggio, Vaggio, Visago,
Saga.
Vaseline,
He is gonna beat your ass if you go to hell.
Petrie or Siri,
Siri.
iPost or IHOP,
Or
or
iPod.
or the iPod. Fuck, how did I miss that one? That's a good one. Or a boss or oracle testicles. The last one will be steer or steer my steak nice and good. Oh, that looks good. What is that? What is
Yeah.
that filled with? Chocolate ice cream?
It is. It's pretty good.
Oh, that does look good. But so we're
I'm
talking
trying not
about
to talk with
Princes
my
of
mouth
Hell,
full.
baby. Summon a prince, pretty much the same thing as the dukes. You need to make sure you have their sigil is imprinted on a pendant and placed on your breast or chest or just maybe straight up on your balls, just so as soon as they come into this world, you can teabag them.
So you can be like,
Princes
Demons
can be
love that.
summoned at any time during the day, and their corresponding metal is tin. So that's for all the princes. They're all tin men.
Mhm.
Tintin.
Tin men. All right. The first Prince of Hell we're going to go over is Vaseline or Visago. Visago?
I think it's just
Asiago?
Visaga.
Visago?
Yeah, Vasag.
He is
Pretty sure
Vasago.
it's
Yeah,
not Asiago.
demon
it's
number
Vasago.
3. He governs 26 legions of cheesy deliciousness or spirits.
Oh,
Um, Vazago is of a good nature.
See,
There's
he would
demons
have
that
been your friend, but then you called him
there's
Vaseline. So,
there's demons that are good. I don't
yeah,
understand.
this is a good demon. But then you're
he's
like,
just
oh,
a,
a
he's
little
just
Vaseline over here. And now
he's
when you
just a
go to
good
hell,
guy.
Vaseline's will be like, well, can't save you because you're kind of a dickhead.
All right. Well, he can declare things of the past, present, and what is to come. He can also find all things hidden and lost.
Yeah, so
Um,
call him if you lose your keys.
That's super helpful.
isn't there who's
Hey, Lord of Old Door Frames, welcome to the stream.
Saint
What up?
Saint?
What?
Saint,
Oh
There's
man,
a saint of
Saint
did
lost shit.
Alex break?
of lost shit.
Is his
Yeah. Oh,
firmware need to be
actually,
updated?
Got
I
updated
don't know.
firmware.
My grandmother is like
Alex, how's your
obsessed with this
firewall
saint.
doing?
No, Saint Anthony.
Saint Anthony. This is the saint of lost stuff.
Wait, what
The
do you
saint
mean?
of
How's
lost
my
keys.
firewall doing? What does that mean?
Nothing, don't
He
worry
just
about
kept
it.
saying, "No, you're good. Don't worry."
Yep.
What happened?
Nothing.
Thing. Your robot body didn't glitch. Don't worry
Nope.
about it.
What? I glitched?
Hey, Max, you got version 2.0 on the docs yet?
Yeah, we'll load it. It'll take a second. Don't worry. Just don't tell him. It'll wipe him.
His restraining angel is cereal.
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 You just called out some Lucky Charms.
I mean, it's kind. I think it's really cereal.
I don't know how else you would pronounce that. I don't. Cereal?
Cyrael, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, real quick, Lord of Old Door Frames, if you notice right next to your name, you are now a mod of the channel. So
Woo.
hip hip hooray for Lord of Old Door Frames. Welcome to the modding crew.
Yeah, it's cereal.
It's cereal.
Yeah, it's cereal.
You just looked it up. Cereal. What's up, cereal?
Yeah, so
I don't know.
Fucking
Do you guys
call-
have anything to say
call
about
Tony Tiger
Asiago before I move on to the next one?
this guy seems cool. Look, he's
Um,
just like there to help you figure out stuff from the past, present, and what is to come.
Yeah,
And,
but what does it
and-
cost you?
Doesn't look like much.
He's
man,
a demon. There's got to be something bad about him, no?
It says he's of good nature. Sounds like he's good company.
Yeah, I'd like fucking hang out with this guy. Visaga is the type of person I'd play split screen Halo with.
God, oh man, I feel bad for him, honestly, for you saying that.
I'd be like,
Dude,
I'd be like, Halo
do you
1,
remember
Visago,
when you,
I'm
me, and
getting that
Simon
pistol.
for? Do you remember when you, me, and Simon for about 45 minutes just kept killing each other on the elevator? Fuck,
Oh my god.
Hey,
dude,
part
it
of
was
that,
brutal.
listen, that is a
One
three-way
person
problem.
accidentally throws a grenade. The next 45 minutes is people throwing grenades on an elevator, and we can't go to the next part of the level.
You could have
Oh
stopped
my
at any
god.
time, and the rest of us would have stopped. But maybe
Oh
not.
my
Right.
god.
So we got Citri is next. He's number 12. He governs 60 legions of spirits. He
Well, that's a lot.
appears with leopard's head and griffin wings. That's pretty dope. However, the
Yeah.
exorcist can command him to take the form of a fair human, so like a
A
Brad
light.
Pitt or
Or
a
Zendaya,
George Clooney. I'm picturing George Clooney.
Jennifer
I was thinking
Lawrence,
Austin Butler as Fade Rutha in Dune 2.
Ooh, there you
Scarlett
go.
Johansson.
Um, Citri or Siri is also known to laugh and mock women, revealing their
Oh.
desires to the exorcist. Dude,
Okay,
this
so
one
maybe
sounds
not
like a true
Scarlett
dick.
Johansson.
This one sounds like a dick.
That's fine.
This one
Yeah.
actually sounds like Brad Pitt.
Sounds like Fade, yeah, or Fade Rutha from Dune.
His powers include the power over love, lust, and pleasures of the flesh. He can inflame or engorge love and desire in men and women. He can also cause people to get naked. His restraining angel is ha 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 ha.
Aha, Ja.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
ha
Haja.
ja.
Aha, Ja.
Haja. Hey, do you guys know what the term is for when a man or woman is engorged? Priapic. Priapism.
Is
Priapism?
that a thing?
That's a thing. That's when your dick or your clit gets like engorged and you have to seek medical help.
I mean, do we have to? It's been like a week now. Now I'm just like ready to go whenever.
Dude, I feel like that your dick would like fucking fall off.
It's really bad. It's very unhealthy.
I call it express service. All right.
Express server.
Oh my god.
I don't even have to rear it up. Just good to go.
Oh my god. All right, moving on to the next one before we start talking about more boners. We have Epos. Ipos?
iPod.
Yeah.
iPod.
I'm gonna go
Ipos,
with
yeah.
Ipos. Ipos.
Yeah.
Ipos is number 22. He governs over 36 legions of spirits. Ipos appears in the form of an angel with a lion's head, a goose's foot, and a hare's tail. So let me get this straight. Just one goose foot? Just one?
Just one.
In the
Just
form
one?
of an
Goose's
angel
foot.
with a lion's head, a goose's foot, and a hair's tail. Yeah.
It's not like a goose's feet? Just
Listen,
a foot?
No, a
Angels
goose's
are
foot,
terrifying.
1 foot.
Boner podcast.
It's like yeah.
I mean,
It's
look,
like the house of Baba Yaga. Isn't it like got 1 foot or something?
Oh, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
you were gonna say the House of International Pancakes, but yeah.
the House of International Pancakes does not have 1 foot, Alex.
It stands upon
this
1 foot.
picture
It has
this picture has 2 goose feet. I
Hmm.
see
On the
2.
Baba Yaga?
No, on Ipos.
Okay, what's the plural word for goose? Okay?
It
It's
also says
gooses,
that he's an
obviously.
earl, not a prince.
Geese.
A prince and
Geese.
earl's the
It would be
same
goose
thing.
feet. Geese feet? No,
Geese
goose
feet?
goose
Yeah, but
feet.
if you say geese
Goose
feet,
feet.
that's like 2 different types of gooses having feet on there.
It would be
That
goose
is
feet.
true. I am with
Oh, you're right.
I am with Ken on
Oh my
that
God.
one. Geese
Oh
is
my
the
God.
plural, so you would be having like
Fuck. Okay. Well,
Okay.
whatever. He's funny looking. Let's put it that way.
I like how
Um,
this is the most contentious part of this
I
podcast.
know. Does he have 1 foot or 2?
So his powers include, again, like a lot of these ones, he knows all things past, present, and to come. Haha,
What the
to
fuck?
come. He
Oh my god.
Re-epic.
he can also make men witty and bold, which is probably what the three of us need, because we're not witty. We just devolve into dick jokes so quickly every single
We really
time.
do.
So we really do.
I was
Okay.
thinking he's the demon of incels. Like,
I do want to kind of point out real quick. I made Lord of Old Door Frames a mod,
uh-huh.
but I forgot to give mod powers to my nephew. And now
That's fine. Fuck your nephew.
it's like blowing up in chat,
Oh my.
which is fantastic.
Well, give your nephew some mod powers.
Don't
Listen,
do it.
Micah, the check's in the mail, dude.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault the post office lost it.
Yeah. I didn't even send it insured or nothing.
The restraining angel of Ippos is Jajiel. Jajiel.
Jajail. Jajail.
Jajiel. Jajiel.
Yeah.
Jajiel.
Yeah.
Jelly rub.
I came on here to support. Now I shall not. All right, look, we will make you a mod, Spider Dude. Okay.
I don't know why he wasn't already. I got your
you-
back, Spider Dude.
Listen, dude, when you turn 18, I will make
Oh
you
my
a
God.
mod.
Just too much responsibility?
Yeah, he's too young to handle it right now. Spider Dude, I promise you, when you turn 18, you will become a mod. So, you guys,
Wow.
that's a nice compromise. Thank you, and I am 18. Well, what do you know? Hey, happy birthday, Spider Dude. We'll make you, we'll make you a mod after this.
Be nice to Spider Dude. Come on.
All right. Hold on. I have mic problems. So since this is a fairly quick podcast, let me go ahead and switch my mic out.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I will honestly say, did not think it was going to be this quick. We are blowing through these.
It's a quick one, yeah. Or
We should have just done all 7 of them.
Okay. Just say Orabos.
So the fourth one on our list is Orabos, or Orbos. He's number Orabos. He is number 55. He governs 20 legions of spirits. And he first appears to you as a horse, because that's every little girl's dream. And
Yes. Little girl exorcist.
he will change into the form of a man at the request of an exorcist. Though he is still monstrous, with a horn on his forehead, ass's ears, and a long tongue and nose.
That sounds hilarious, actually. Just saying. Sounds like Gene Simmons with like.
That's who I meant. I said Axl Rose. I meant Gene Simmons. Fuck.
Yeah, it sounds like Gene Simmons with fucking donkey ears.
Okay, go on.
So he is very faithful to the summoner and will not abide by the temptation of other spirits or demons.
Ooh.
He is also considered to be of the nicer spirits. His powers include knows all things past, present, and future. Again, I feel like that's just given to all of them.
Yep.
He can give out dignities and ranks. So he can even make someone a prelate, quote unquote, a bishop, which is unusual for a demon. Although bishops are kind of, who wants to be a bishop? They're really, they can only move in 2 directions. I mean,
they only move on their own color. They're
racist bastards.
Yeah.
Which is unusual for a demon. He can grant the love of friends and foes, and he'll give true answers on divinity, the creation of the world, and God. How is this motherfucker a demon? He makes literally no effort to deceive.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, dude. Like, why was he cast out? What did he do to God?
The princes are a lot nicer than the dukes.
Dude, God was trying to get rid of the competition. That's what I feel like here. He was like, Ormas, you're too good, man. I can't do it. You got to get out of here.
And you're way too affable. Everybody fucking loves you, bro. I gotta get rid of you. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta get the fuck out of here.
He's
Um,
just like, all right, I'll go chill in hell.
Wait, he's
I get
such a
it,
good
God.
dude. He's such a
Yeah.
good dude. He's like, I get it, God. I get it. I'll be going. I understand. No hard feelings. No hard feelings.
I remember this one time I was hanging out with some friends, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna go to Safeway and pick up some heroin. Do you guys want anything? And they were like, Max, you were a really good guy. Thank you. I'll get a bag of chips.
The restraining angel. His
I have
restraining angel is Mabaya.
Mebahaya. Mebahaya.
Mebahaya.
Yeah.
Mebahaya.
Mebahaya.
Mebahaya. That sounds like a
Yeah.
dude name right there.
It does. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it totally does. Mebahaya.
Mebahaya Fade Rutha.
There you go.
Ooh.
The last demon that we're going to be talking about is Steer. Steer is number 70 of the demon numbers. Jersey number 70. Woo woo. He is tied to a Maamon, ruler of the East, and he governs 26 legions of spirits.
That's like
What?
no, a Maamon, ruler of the East. That's like the antithesis of Lucifer, because he was in the morning. No, wait, sun sets in the right. Sunrise. Oh, I don't know. Never mind.
No, it rises in the east and sets in the west.
So okay,
Wait, no. Hold on.
yeah, sets in the west. Sets in the west. I think because I lived on the west coast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
So
kind of
actually, I guess so. Mornings. So he's. I guess he's right. This guy, Amayaman, is right there with Lucifer.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is too good to be true. Steer appears as a beautiful man riding a winged horse named Fabio.
Fabio.
Fucking, just can you imagine the manes on that
I know.
horse?
Woo!
He's an
That's fucking hot.
indifferent he's of an indifferent nature and obeys the exorcist. So another kind of decent dude.
Yeah.
He's got some cool powers here. He can
Oh yeah.
teleport. He can grant an abundance of things from anywhere on the earth. Good, because I'm really starting to run out of cock rings. And he can identify thieves and hidden treasure. He can also bring all things suddenly to pass, if you know what I mean, implying a mastery over time.
He can make you regular.
His restraining angel is Tabamaya.
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 This guy can do all the best shit I've ever wanted him to do. Like he
Yeah,
can teleport. He can
dude.
give me as much fucking like weed, a bag of weed or a bag of pills that doesn't run out.
For real.
Like hidden
out of these
treasure, yeah.
out of these 5, what are your favorites? Who's your favorite?
I like Seer and I like the first one.
I think Oribos is my
Asado.
favorite.
Oribos.
Yeah.
Let me remember what Oribos was.
Because Oribos,
oh,
not only is like kind of like seems like a cool dude, you just kind of like fucking chill, but like you can ride him as a horse. You can just like
yeah. No, I mean it's as far as appearance goes, I think it's my favorite. No, actually, no. My favorite as far as appearance goes is Hippos with the goose foot and a horse's
Goose
head.
foot, yeah, dude, just fucking wild monster. Due to technical difficulties, I think we have lost Ken for the rest of the show.
That's okay. We made it up.
But yeah, those are the princes of demons.
Princes of Hell, technically.
I mean, yeah, princes of hell. Now, when I was doing some quick googling, and you'll know this, are earls a different like rank, or is that the same thing as princes?
There's a debate about it actually because of the translation, but the earls and the earls and the dukes might be the same thing.
All right.
But I think Wikipedia, like if you do like a Wikipedia search, I think it does list the earls or it lists them as Earls and Dukes. But yeah, there's some debate between like whether the Earls and the Dukes, whether it's that big of that, whether it's a flat organization or like more of a pyramid where the Earls control the Dukes or vice versa.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that I think wraps up the Princes of Hell.
Yeah.
You can find an uncut version of the show on Twitch and YouTube, complete audio and sort of edited versions at this point of the show can be found wherever you listen to your.
The editing. Well, the first part. I'm gonna cut out parts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, yeah. Kenny's gonna do it.
Where'd you go?
With the music.
But I'm gonna leave all the mic errors. I'm just gonna cut out the parts where we go silent.
Okay.
This is gonna be one of our fucked up shows. It's just gonna be fun to listen to.
Yes, I agree.
So you can find an uncut version of the show on Twitch and YouTube. Complete audio and edited versions of the show can be found wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. If you'd like to support the podcast, you can join our Patreon at www.patreon.com/CrookIrishStudios.
Thanks, Mom.
If you're interested in learning more about any of the topics discussed here, you can start by finding a list of our sources under the description of each episode on your preferred platform. And as always, you can email us at crookirish.studios@gmail.com.
And don't be nice. Send us hate mail. I want the hate mail.
Now, just to clarify for everybody out there, that does not mean send hate fuck email. Just regular old hate email.
No, you can. No, you know what? Send it all. Like, you want to send me a link to your OnlyFans? I'm not going to join it or look at it, but you can send the link.
Look, don't forget to shout out John Zara.
Yeah.
And
I could do it because I know his thing.
Yeah, okay, you do it.
Okay, so in the shout out John Zara, he has graciously allowed us to use his version of All Lang Syne to play us out. He is on YouTube. His user is John, John Zara, Zarra. Go check him out. He's a good dude. And I don't know who our Twitch mods are except for Lord of all Lordframes and not Spider Dude.
Now, Max, just cut out my voice parts past or boss.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and play the ending song, so you guys say your goodbyes, and then tell everybody I died in a fiery explosion or something.
All right. My name is Maxwell Murder, and you can dial M if you want to reach Lady Trades.
I'm special guest Alex, and unfortunately Ken Crook Irish Kirby has died from a accident of an overcharged electronic dildo fuck machine, and will not be joining us in the future. But who knows? Maybe we can bring him back. Maybe we can. So this is perfect. Wait. Can we finally now summon a demon?
Do we have one that resurrects the dead? We got to go back and look at the episodes.
We can find one, but now I want. Yeah. This is my chance to get you to actually do some magic.
Okay.
Bringing back the dead, baby. What better way to start as amateurs?
Well, you know what? I've never been one to just pussyfoot around things. I always just dive head first.
So this very well may be our last episode, people. Thank you for tuning in.
It'll at least be our last episode from Earth. We could be doing this from Hell next week. We don't know.
No, you know what it would be is we would be the ones torturing people in hell with this podcast. We would get there and they would be like, oh my fucking god, you dudes.